Just got to be very careful about how that comes across to the electorate, because the electorate are sick and tired of the people that... Oh!
It's all right, Lisa, I saved you.
Am I not meant to be saying? We're going to take...
Welcome to Zoom 101, the first episode I'm doing of this series in which I ask the question, if you had a thing you hated in social media, whether it be on TV or on film, what would you get rid of? What do you hate? What would you like to see the back of? Today I'll be asking that question to some friends of mine, and it's absolutely an enormous pleasure to introduce you to Andy Halliwell from Bandys Jukebox as the first guest on this series.
How are you?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me? Can you see me?
I can see you, hear you, looking at all your Disney stuff.
Just ignore this part here. It still needs decorating.
Ah, right.
I'm in the middle of doing. So invert your eyes.
You're very welcome. Well, let's see how it goes, because it depends if we can get any of your items in. My job is to try and stop you from getting the items in, but we'll see. So, the first one on the agenda, with all the things happening in the world, whether it's things going on in Russia or things in America, what have you chosen to go in Zoom 101?
Couldn't be any further away from what's going on in the world if you tried. My first one, right, it's a bugbear of mine, is... Coronation Street.
Right.
Yeah. I told you, didn't I? I told you.
Go on.
Yeah.
The nation's favourite, Coronation Street.
I know.
That's been going for 60 years and I've paid in. You want to put in Zoom 101. Go on.
Go big or go home. That's what we're going for. Yeah, all right. Don't get me wrong. I love Coronation Street. We love Coronation Street. Like you say, as does the nation. But it just seems, as of late, and I know this is the job of soap operas and dramas and things like that, but it just seems, as of late, absolutely every episode of Coronation Street is miserable. Every character has got something going on. It used to be where 1 week or 2 weeks they would concentrate on one family and what was going on with them, or it would lead up to a big massive thing like happened with the Halloween thing, you know, with the street collapsing and all that, and way back when the tram crashed and all that. It used to be focusing on the whole of the street. Now it just seems like every single character, there's something wrong with them, there's something wrong with them, there's something wrong with them. Nobody's got anything happy going on. It's misery, doom and gloom all the way up that cobble street. So for me, that's why it's got to go in. We haven't watched it for weeks because every time you switch it on, you think, flipping heck, this is terrible. This is making me feel depressed. And that's not what you want from Corrie, is it? So that is why I want to put it in Zoom 101.
I mean, really, you think for depression, you do a beeline for EastEnders, which is normally the big one for depression.
Yeah.
And normally,
Corrie's always for that.
Yeah, I always felt like Coronation Street was a chipper version. We're like, oh, what's going on up north? Hey, Rita, have you got any stocking? Aye. And let's get to the pub and have some on the pot. Oh, yeah. That's a toothpaste. Let's get back to Rita's. Dev, have you got any toothpaste? Oh, I don't know, but my wife's on the fair. Oh. And he's just going around in circles. He even went to Deb's, the salon, yeah. The pub.
There used to be balance.
Yeah.
One end of the street was happy, one end was miserable. It used to somewhere in the middle collide and there'd be like a mashup and boom, yeah. It would have worked itself out. But now it's this end of the street is miserable, that bit in the middle is also miserable, and my God, don't go down that end.
She's dying. Gary. All right, she's my mum and she's dying. I'm not going to leave her to sit here in some crummy bedsit, all right?
I must admit, I've not watched Corrie for years. And if I've ever popped up on it, I kind of just watch that episode going, who are these people? I know half of these people are. And they do seem, there's like no character. I mean, in the old days, you had Beck Gilroy, and she was like the sheriff of town. Anyone messing in the pub, oi, out! Hey, get out that pub! Well, even Betty was like, oh, chuck a hot pot at you. And you have people like Mavis in the shop going, oh, I don't really know. But he just had all these character quirks that made it like you want to go back to, let's say, those nutters at 7:30 Wednesday. Let's see what they've got. Oh, I don't really know. Oh, she's dropped the cakes again. Reese's like, for fuck's sake, man. Now it's just a couple of youngsters going, growing up, and I don't know what I'm going to be, and culture. And... Go on.
Yeah, and now they're going to an hour episode.
Oh, that's painful.
Yeah. So twice the group. Can't win, can we?
Run.
I know.
I'm going to let Corrie go in. I'm not going to let it in. A few reasons. There's a few, well, even though I don't know who these people are, these are up and coming talent. I mean, they might be famous in 10 years. I mean, in the old days, you had people like Ian McKellen and other stars, Michael Crawford, pop up in an old episode. You've had Peter Kay in it. We've even had like stars who went on to become actors. So even though these new people who might not have a clue who they are, they might be the next stars.
Yeah, it's a good launch pad for quite a lot of people.
But you said, like I said, stars like Michael Crawford, like I said, Ian McKellen. So also this guy.
He's trying. All big boys like lasagna. Well, how about we do your favourite food? You used to love this when you were little.
That was a clip of me, so anyone could be in Corrie. You could be in Corrie. Whatever. No film going, just Corrie. Right. Plus, the old people like Misery, and there's something to latch onto. Don't know why.
Well,
I reluctantly not put it into Zoom on this occasion, but I am so sorry you were nearly there, but then I thought, got to think of the pros and cons. And I can't put it in, so you have to take Coronation Street home with you. So let's have a now and see what else is going on in Andy's choice. Andy, what is next on your wish list?
My next thing, I love all types of movies. Love them, absolutely love them, and I can watch them till the cows come home. And I can see old people and buildings and everything else get destroyed and whatever else. But if a dog dies in a movie, that's it. I cannot watch it. Dogs dying in movies should never happen. It gets so bad with this thing of mine of I can't watch a movie where a dog dies that sometimes if there's a dog in the film, Bex will have to watch the ending of it to let me know if a dog dies. Prime example, Marley and Me. I cannot watch that film without bawling my eyes out. It just gets shit, doesn't it? Look, it's literally right there. As soon as a dog, anything happens, nah. Blow up that building, destroy that battalion, do whatever. Is the dog okay? Is the dog all right? If the dog's fine, brilliant. But if the dog dies, no. So for me, dogs dying in movies, straight into Zoom 101.
Right. Well, there is a good example in Independence Day, isn't he? Where is it Barney, where she's shouting. When he's obviously all these cars are blowing up, big fireball, but the dog's coming at the last minute. Where'd he come from? Running to it all. It's like, I can't think of the dog's name, but it's called, but she's like, and luckily, just as the fireball reaches him, he just jumps in the doorway and then he's safe. But you're kind of thinking, thank God for that.
Yeah, too right.
There's always been a few just that minute narrow escapes for the dogs that I've seen in movies. And they just get in there, whether it's volcano or the dog getting onto the car. You don't want to see pets die in films.
No.
But they're always the good for that tension building. But even though it's a cheap way of like, dogs are faster. We'll have the dog running from the flames. And he just gets it just in time, as opposed to using, like, I don't know, a goldfish. That said, I've still got memories of this film. I saw it as a double bill at the cinema when I was about 5 or 6. It was a film called Where the Red Fern Grows. I presume it's based on a novel, and, oh, God. And all I can recall, really, is about a young boy growing up. He raises pups, and obviously they grow with him, and he's going on adventures around the woods and his farmyard. And the only thing I kind of remember of that showing is, there was a film on it before it that was like Aladdin, Disney's Aladdin. I can't really remember it, but I remember enjoying it. The second thing is, right at the end of the film, both dogs don't make it. Cheers! Nobody wants to see any animals die, and like Marley and Me, although it's a different thing, it's about obviously real life. Well, it's not real life; it's obviously a story.
Yeah.
And that's a shame. Now, I didn't see Marley and Me at the cinema, although I was on when we had the preview screening, and everyone was coming out crying, thinking, I was thinking that, is Owen Wilson's acting that bad? Oh, I'm not watching that. And it was I mentioned, like, I watching Marley and Me to cheer you up, and it looks like a comedy. Oh, man. Well, I learnt my lesson. No, nobody wants to see dogs dying. But they'd like to see them do funny things like Will's funniest videos, like this one. So.
That's fine.
If you were picked before.
So random. I like watching
as for dogs dying on film, no, we're going to put a stop to that. So we will put dogs dying on film into Zoo 101.
Yes, I got one in.
Drink. You got one.
Stop doing it, Hollywood. Stop doing it.
Yeah, focus on cats from. Okay, so on to our final choice now. Go on, hit me. What have we got?
Now, this is going to be quite controversial because obviously I'm a vlogger. You're a vlogger. We know quite a lot of people in the YouTube community. Robotic vloggers. And I'll give you an example.
Right.
If somebody said to me, I don't know, next week you're going to go to Disney, I want you to do a video about it, or you're going to go on this amazing trip, or you've got this exciting event coming up, go and make a video, you know, you would come on and be like, oh my God, I'm going to go to Disney. Ah! The amount of times I've seen people come on and go, we're off on a really exciting trip to Disney next week. Enthusiasm in it. Be more excited. So people who come on and are robotic, no matter whether that's on Instagram or YouTube or TikTok, or people who are robotic, make me want to watch your video. Don't come on and go, hi, welcome to the channel. We're going to go on an exciting trip. That doesn't make me want to watch 15 minutes of your vlog. It makes me think, flipping heck, that's boring. It makes me want to switch off. Yeah. So I think robotic social vloggers who don't grab your attention, they've got to go in. And see how enthusiastic they are when you put them in there.
Right. Well, I suppose that's a tricky one then, because I mean, we all start out trying to do our own thing.
Oh, yeah,
there are people who sort of like copy of other things, like it works for him, I'll do that. Maybe they're not confident in themselves. Maybe they're just monotone for the reason that they're shy, but they want to, at the same time, you know, exert themselves.
I get that. I totally understand that, and I'm not dissing anybody's confidence or anybody's ability to do stuff. But if you're excited about something, be excited about it and show you're excited. Don't be, oh, hi, welcome to the channel. You're going to flipping Disney, or you're going on a trip, or you've got, I don't know, something new to play with. Be excited about it and show that. Don't just be, hi, welcome to the channel.
See, I'd go the opposite way. I'd go say like, first of all, one phrase I hate is "hi guys" because 50% of the audience are women.
Yeah.
So the other thing, so I'm not really trying like, right? If you have to be monotone, do it right.
I mean, Kevin just wants to live a normal life, really, which is incredibly difficult for him, isn't it, darling?
Kevin Armstrong is no ordinary 12-year-old.
Come on, let's get you ready for school.
Everyday tasks like going to school, eating a family meal, or even going upstairs to bed
Be careful, then.
present an enormous challenge.
Okay, jumper coming now. Obviously, Kevin can't see very well, can you, darling?
That's The Boy with an Arse for a Face, a story of love and triumph, but with loads of juicy pictures of a boy with an arse for a face, this Sunday on 5.
Yeah, it's a kind of a learning curve for vloggers who should really, especially if they're done well.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like, I've just got back from San Francisco, I didn't pay for a thing. They give me a new car. Next episode, I'm going to, I'll sanction this one. I'll put them in. I'll give them a curfew saying, you got 6 months to get your act together.
Sounds fair. You gotta let them get excited.
Well, all tubers are learning. I'm learning. I don't tell them the things to learn yet.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm no way saying people are perfect. Well, I'm constantly learning. Every time we put a new vlog out, I always learn something new from the last videos. My God, we're totally different from what we are now. But my thing is, if you are robotic and you're not getting enthusiasm, and especially if you've got something exciting, be excited. Don't just go higher.
Welcome back. Don't you think that the audience are like, when they're coming to comment saying, I watched the episode, it was good. Can't wait for the next one. I don't know. But yeah, we'll put it in, but chance of it coming out in 6 months to see how it's done. But as long as we do better, as long as we don't go that way robotic, then
yeah, we don't win it ourselves.
Yeah, if we start to fail, then we go in and they come out. So we'll do that. Fair enough. You've done really well. You've got 2 out of 3 in, and hopefully we'll have Becky on some point to get her points of view over, and then another episode where you're both on, and you can definitely get the banter going. But thank you for today, Andy, for your input. So,
you're very welcome.
Unfortunately, you got Corrie, but so has everybody else. But yeah, goodbye to robotic vloggers, and goodbye to, what was the other?
Dogs dying in movies.
Oh,
no more.
No.
No.
So thanks, Andy. Thank you for joining us, and thank you everybody for watching Zoom 101. See you next time. Goodbye.
Thunderstorms! There's thunderstorms! You guys ready? Stay home. Don't go out. It's raining.